Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Back to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down. I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. That pickup is good for 29 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yellow, color. Go on, Eddie!
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game. As they set up 1st and goal.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Mahomes going to push this one forward. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Jets 7-yard line.
Attack! Yellow!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal.
Wait! 180!
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Ravens are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Send a man in motion right. We'll go with the drop play here on 2nd down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 15-yard pickup there. And the Jets have a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Receiver in motion, going right. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air once more. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, 15!
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught! And he will score! Has Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. He'll look to throw. There's a throw right side. To be incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it'll bring up second down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Here's their punter now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line. We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Yellow.
On the give, here's Henry. 12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Open man is Binkton. He's got him. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Yellow. Hero 15. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
To the outside, hauled in by Sutton.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. Trying to to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That one caught by Lester. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
So gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 7.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll take it on in. Ted Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season. The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Ravens move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
3rd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
15-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
On the handoff, it's Henry. Got room at the 30. A terrific run there all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is 2nd and 9.
Hero 15.
Play action here. Mahomes rolling right. He runs with it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll run it with Henry.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
I go look tight.
A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And the Jets come up with the takeaway.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Man in motion is Smith. He'll go right and find his running back.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
This one complete to Sutton. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this 2nd half. That grab gets them a 1st down.
37-yard line.
Hey, 15, 15, 15. Yellow, yellow.
Mahomes. He'll let it go deep left sideline. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. It is picked up by the rookie safety.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
At the 3-yard line.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Let's go.
Right back to the air following that pick six. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First down 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go, Ollie. Spicer.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Down at the 37-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings
So,
up second
from the
and
37,
9.
here's 2nd and 9.
Ollie. Ollie. Spicer.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
That's good.
17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Ravens first down.
20-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
And the Ravens are going to be set up 1st and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in
And he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. And the Ravens move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Jets first down.
And the Jets first down.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that is tough to do. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A gain of 11 on that one, and the Jets have a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. From the 20, here's second and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
First down, Jets.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, Jets. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yellow.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
First down.
All
First
right.
and 10 at the
Hey, Ripley's
35-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll air it out down the middle. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. They go play action with Mahomes. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's another.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
First and 10 at
Yellow,
the
43,
17-yard line.
43, right?
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Yellow.
A give right up the middle to Henry. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. makes it 3rd and 8.
Right side.
Here's Mahomes. Forced out wide. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now to try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That is catch number 60 for the season. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Jets, 1st down.
Man in motion is Smith. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Working from the shotgun, will hand this one off. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 2. Pass to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
18-yard line.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they pay it off with 6. It's 1st and goal. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and goal. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. They'll run. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Sly now for the point after. He's got it, and the Jets are able to cut into the deficit.
Ravens 38, Jets 14. Joey Sly set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, 57, go. Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to look for the home run ball. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll be second down.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
That's good for a Baltimore. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. Here's a 2nd and 9. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Headed left. Buying time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to go out.